Today I'm going to be showing you how Happy Helper, the number 47th in the world, uses Drill to dominate top ladder. As you can see here, this is a tough matchup, so let's see how he pulls off a crazy win here. He starts the game offensive with a Drill, Snowball, and Bomber, but it ends up with 0 damage because the Goblin Gang and Skeleton King are so good. To counterattack, his opponent goes in for a Skeleton Barrel at the bridge, which is countered with a Cannon, and then keeps up the pressure by going for a Mortar down the left lane. Using Skeletons to kite off the Mortar and then a Bomber to take it out, he gets away with no damage. Happy goes in for a Drill with a Fire Spirit at the bridge to predict the Skeleton King, which he does get on the tower, even though the Goblins get no damage. He goes in for a Mortar, but you're about to see 2 micro plays that would save your game that you might not be doing. Instead of going for anything, he rockets the Mortar, but goes in on the insidemost tile so the Mortar can't get a hit in time. Knowing he's down Elixir, his opponent keeps up the pressure with Spear Goblins at the bridge, but look at this skeleton placement. He plays them in a way where all the Spear Goblins use all their spears into one skeleton at a time and defends for 0 damage. As double Elixir hits, his opponent keeps the pressure up with the Skeleton King and then a Goblin Gang at the bridge to feed its souls. By using a Bomber to take out the Goblin Gang, and then utilizing the Knight that was coming up the lane to distract, and then using an Evo Snowball to take out the Skeleton King ability, then using an Evo Cannon to take out the Dark Goblin, he's able to successfully defend. Seeing this overcommit though, his opponent goes in for an Evo Mortar at the bridge, which is countered by another Quick Rocket in the corner. His opponent continues the pressure with an Evo Skeleton Barrel and Spear Goblins at the bridge, but by using a Goblin Drill on defense with a Bomber, he's able to take that out. As sudden death approaches, his opponent continues the onslaught of offensive pressure with a Mortar and Barb Barrel at the bridge and then a Dark Goblin to support. On the opposite lane, there's a Skeleton King and its ability, which allows him to force out his Bomber, the Splash card, which forces him to play a High Cannon to stop the Skeleton Barrel. After all that defense, Happy finally goes in for a Drill offensively up the right lane, and it hits for a solid 400 damage, tying him up in the game. Only seconds later though, he needs to play one on defense to stop the Skeleton King along with the Fire Spirit, and then also utilizes an Evo Cannon to take out this Mortar and Skeleton Barrel, using basically all of his strongest tools. This incredibly long sequence of pushes comes to an end with an Evo Mortar and a Rocket at the bridge, bringing us to our first reset here with 1 minute 11 on the clock. Happy's down 400 damage and 1 Elixir and can't go in for a Drill until his opponent uses a Skeleton King, so he waits. He waits till his opponent goes in for this crazy push using an Evo Snowball to bail him out, and then waits for the Skeleton King to go down to go in for his Drill, which gets a ton of damage onto the tower. Towards the last 20 seconds of the game, Happy knows his cycle is much faster than his opponent's, and he's able to go in for 3 drills in the last 20 seconds alone. This constant pressure is what allows him to barely pull ahead in the last 10 seconds of overtime and take home the win. Overall, this is probably one of the most crazy and aggressive pro matches I've ever seen in my entire life, and you guys should let me know whether or not I should continue doing the pro gameplay analysis series. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.